Okay, we ready?
What up, y'all? It's your man Fresco Wave.
I'm EB South.
I'm Uno.
And I'm Fino.
And this is The Wave Show.
Yes, sir.
What are the signs that you peep to know if someone is crazy or not?
So, if we talking about just a person crazy in general, or we talking about a girl or something that we messing with,
Yeah,
relationship?
we're speaking like in relationship.
Okay.
Somebody-
You know, they
feel that you wanna
dating
date-
somebody.
dating wise.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly,
okay.
exactly.
Cause for me, I would say if we get to the point of dating, we having real conversations. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So if we having real conversations, I'm peeping how you are, just how you responding and how we communicate.
Right.
So it's
right.
like at that point, if I start seeing stuff that is maybe not my favorite, or I know that can lead to other things, I'm not going to. My time is precious to me. I ain't gonna keep wasting my time with something I know I'm not going to try to build on. So for me, if I see something I don't like, I'm over that shit. I'm out of there. I'm gone.
Yeah.
For me, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of look past the craziness. I don't know. 'Cause I think deep down
he does.
inside
He does.
that I must like it or something. I don't know what it is. Well, what will push me away more so though is the attention and the affection that I want. You be crazy all you want because I'm not trying to your crazy match my crazy. So,
He crazy.
so with
Wow.
that, it's like once you stop doing those things that I like, then it's a wrap for me as far as talking to you.
I think really the only signs that I've ever seen where a girl was crazy is that she started getting upset if I didn't respond to like her calls, her missed calls,
Say
or her
that.
text
Say that,
messages at a certain time.
Yes.
That's the first red
It's a
flag.
different type of crazy.
Yeah, because it's just sort of like she's moving a little bit too
Obsessive,
fast. And at that point, I see them, so I tend to kind of like,
Yeah.
steer away from
But
that.
why were you not responding
Right.
fast enough?
Working or whatever I was doing.
But
I could have been playing hacky sack.
Don't worry about the future. But then I'll throw my caution to the wind.
It doesn't matter. I didn't respond to you when you hit me up. Just wait.
Okay, but how many times has that happened before she said something? Nah.
No, see, the thing is that it usually happens,
The first time
the first
around?
few times. Yeah, that's at that. Like, if it's something like I've been in a relationship with them, then at that point, okay, I get it.
Right.
If it's urgent, like if it's an important matter, I understand. But it's sort of like, hey, good morning. And then at 9:40,
Well-
ignore them.
well,
no, I just don't see it, or I just whatever.
I'm gonna piggyback off of what he said too.
Right.
I'm with him on that because I've been in situations where, like he said, you might not respond quick enough, or you might not, respond at all, just whatever reason.
Right.
A sign for me is just getting a little too clingy right off the bat. And,
Yeah.
tripping about little things like not calling back by a certain time, or if I forgot to text you, you bugging out about that. And my whole thing is I have a job, I work, I got things
And
going on.
and I
She
get
has a
that.
job, she work,
and
but
I
yeah, she texting.
get that. But
She
see,
did,
my
but
thing is this, like,
Why does it have to be a time frame when I get back to you though?
because it's like, okay,
You make
like,
time for what's important.
where
I
y'all
know,
let in that
but
relationship?
you make time
where
for what's
y'all let in that
important.
relationship?
You do.
Where y'all
Well,
let in
I
that
like that.
relationship for her to be like, oh, I feel like I'm obligated now to do that. Because if there's no title involved, it can get messy. You know what I'm saying?
Stupid.
Because if
Oh,
y'all
no title?
Yeah, if you don't have no title, but y'all
Facts.
living like y'all
Acting
got
like
a
boyfriend
title,
and girlfriend, but no
they're
title.
going to be
Yeah, it
confused
does.
and they're going to be like, you know what? Because
Right.
women want to prove themselves to you.
You
So
can't
it's like,
send mixed signals then. You just gotta
How?
kind of, what I'm saying, you gotta kind of be upfront, let them know what it is. Let them know that, hey,
okay, and I know that, but at the point of when you letting them know, because in the
You still
beginning,
do
at
the
the first
same
the
thing.
first time you had that conversation, that's when y'all had that conversation. But over time, stuff
go out
started
the
getting
window.
good. She started cooking for
Yup.
you and doing little
All
stuff,
that
and
go
you
out the
start
window.
bringing flowers. You start really giving
Okay.
devoting yourself to her. Once you start devoting yourself, that's when feelings start getting mixed. So then at that point, the feelings start getting mixed, and she like, well, I'm checking you because my feelings involved now, but you making me feel this
yeah,
type
but
of
do
way.
it still give her a reason to pipe up like that? Because I ain't
But,
text you back.
but
in
do
a
it give
certain
her a
time.
reason not to?
You can't expect that if you're doing boyfriend things.
Cause if she was out on a date with a dude and you called and she's like, well, I'm out on a date with a dude, how would you feel at that point if y'all already
If you're liking her, liking her.
I mean,
you could be mad.
You know,
what you got going on?
Listen,
Shaw?
I mean,
Hey,
listen.
technically I can't say nothing because I'm not in a relationship. So
Hold on.
technically I can't say nothing.
let me keep it
technically, but you
moving.
gonna be mad though.
Wait,
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
let me keep it moving. This is another sign. This is another sign that I saw that I've been able to avoid a lot of like craziness.
What's that?
Is that when they tell you they don't have any friends and that they don't get along with their siblings or their parents or something.
That's a good
When a
sign.
girl tells you, "Oh, I don't have any friends. I get along better with men." At that point,
You start questioning.
that's a big
Well, a
red
lot of
flag to
women
me.
say that though too.
That's why I stay away from men.
But to the
a lot of
truth,
women
some
say that.
some have good reasons, some don't. But that's up to you to decide from your own perspective what
But
you
it's
looking
like,
for.
bruh, you ain't got no female friends. Like
Yeah.
none.
I'm like, well, why? I'm like, I'm gonna be like, why?
They consider them
I
associates.
think a lot of them be capping.
They be-
though.
exactly, they be
I think a lot of
talking,
them be
man.
capping.
As-
It's
and-
The same way
capping.
somebody
But I
got
would
no
just-
friends, they be on the phone with a mad women talking all
Right.
type of trash or
Right.
whatever.
That's
they
human
want.
beings.
Show
Some
up in
people,
the spot with a whole-
some people
It
want
just sound
to.
good to say.
Some
It just
people,
sound
yeah,
good.
some people want to be perceived as something.
Exactly. Like, come on, man.
But even that perception that they're trying to put out, like, why would you want to be with somebody who's trying to really,
Be phony, pretty much.
yeah, who's trying to be
And
phony?
that's when you gotta go. You gotta ask questions. You gotta start to understand who you with.
I mean,
Because
yeah, I mean, we ask-
me at the same point. Like, if somebody was to say to me and I ask why, and I start understanding, like, well, maybe this person just been through something, and
Yeah.
if whatever they've been through, depending upon what they've been through, is gonna be like, okay, I understand or I don't understand, but I have to get that background information right.
But they gonna get that to you right then and there.
Yeah,
I
they're
mean,
not.
They gonna give you everything that's pieces
But-
and
right.
cream and everything nice
Yeah,
right
yeah,
then and
yeah,
there. They
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
never give
No.
you the
They'll
background.
But for me,
6
no,
months down
no.
the line, they see, you know,
But
all
see,
this done happened.
but that's what I'm saying.
Like this.
At the point, of, but at the
So, yeah, you can ask questions.
Because at the point of me having to ask that question, it's finna be a real conversation. Because you're not finna tell me, oh, you don't fuck with nobody, and not tell me why you don't. Because at that point, it's about if you don't mess with anybody, I'm gonna be like, well, why you don't mess with this person? What did this person do?
I
What did
just
that person do?
Just like that.
I don't know. I'm gonna investigate because
But
they're
you-
gonna investigate
do
us.
you not understand
I
what-
never been with a woman who never investigated me.
Told them everything about you right then and there at the beginning.
I ain't gonna say I told them whatever they asked me. I told them what they needed to know, and I kept it 100.
Exactly. She gonna tell you what you need to know.
But if
A
I'm
little
asking,
bit,
that's why
not
I'm asking.
everything
That's why
right.
I'm asking the right questions. I'm asking what I want to know.
And she
Yeah.
gonna give you the
I ain't
want
finna
to
say-
know answer a little bit.
No, because I'm gonna question whatever you tell me. If it don't sound right to me, I'm gonna keep asking questions. I ain't gonna stop until you give me until you break and say I don't want to talk about that right now.
You know,
if you
another-
say that, then I'm gonna be like, all right.
You know how
something
many? I avoided a lot of disasters by asking one question and hearing their response. I'll ask them what's the number before
Body
me?
count.
What's the body count?
Oh.
That's
And then
what
if
I-
they get
that's what I ask.
if they get
I'm not gonna
mad,
ask that question.
if they get mad, then I'll be like, okay, then I gotta stay away from this one.
Oh,
I
yeah,
got
'cause
it.
it's like 10 fingers.
That's
Yeah,
that's
whatever.
an abrupt, bold question.
Nope.
From the jump.
No, that's how.
Straight to the point.
Yeah, no, well, that's
your
how you
body
have
count?
to filter them. You got to put them like in the, the thing you shake. it.
I say 87. Oh hell no!
It's not as heavy as it should
32.
be.
I don't want that
There's
one.
not enough pounds left on this weight
So,
on this
so
scale.
guys, let me ask y'all this.
What's happening?
All right. So you're dating a woman, right? Y'all in the beginning stages or whatever. Okay. 2 weeks. Let's say 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Just throwing a number out there.
Everything in love in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. She comes out and says, "I love you." Is that a red flag?
Not for me. It all
It
depends.
depends on if it's first love.
No, I can't say love first
no,
sight,
but-
but I have to see where we have connected. Cause I done connected with some folks on the first night. You know what I'm saying? So it's
I
like,
love you though, bro.
I don't
Listen,
know what
But
type of
I-
love it is though.
I ain't gonna say I love you on the first night, but at the same time, if we connected on the first night, on 2 weeks, that might have seemed like a lifetime. Cause I'm love Jones up. Like I'm in them. I'm
Exactly. You
up.
do everything that's right.
But it takes the right person though. I ain't saying I do that for every situation.
I'm not saying
Certain
miracles.
situations make you
Certain
like,
women
make
can-
a person
hey,
like, fall in love with you.
Some of them situations.
You might
Listen.
have
Drop the bomb on me.
yeah.
Baby, hey,
I ain't never had nothing like this.
she dropped the bomb on me. You feel me? Hey.
Listen,
I
I'm
ain't
not.
never had that.
Wait, listen,
I'm a little
listen,
iffy about that.
listen.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
saying.
feel you.
I think I've avoided those situations because I've been in those situations several times, and I think it's just a defense mechanism that comes up if a girl tells you, "Oh, I love you," within the first couple weeks.
Whoa, and you think that's the defense?
And they come for us because I'm like, "Oh, wait, hold on. I don't even know if this is
getting
what I
scared.
want. This is what I
That's
want
what
to
I
do.
wanna how.
I need to slow down."
I don't know how.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
So at that point, it's an involuntary red flag.
But you see, that's the point I'm trying to make. Women are looking at it from the perspective of your actions. So if your actions saying boyfriend, but y'all don't got that title, she gon' be like, well, what's wrong?
2 weeks.
If you're putting that action, if you putting in that work for 2 weeks, that you seem like boyfriend material, because women they think as soon as they
2
telling
weeks.
you, bro,
I
like,
love
I'm
you.
telling
I
you,
love you in
talking
2 weeks.
Hang on, 2
It is
weeks.
too-
talking 2 weeks.
2 months is too
hey,
much
listen,
too.
hey, I ain't gonna count. I'm a good one. So 2 weeks,
Alright,
they in love. Hey, they gonna be in love with me in 2 weeks.
So we're wrapping
I
things
just
up.
let me stop capping.
It's all safe to say that we all got our signs of what's crazy or what could have the potential to be crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For me, it's just, tripping about little stuff like not texting within a certain time or responding or, little stuff like that. I kind of,
So would you
get my
say-
antennas up.
Would you set those boundaries in the beginning? Would you let them know, like, I don't like this type of stuff?
Well, this is what I will say. I do let females know that I'm not a big texter. So if you text me and I don't necessarily get back to you or respond, don't feel no kind of way about it. I do
Okay,
let
all right.
them
Let me
know
ask. So
that.
let me.
face
Okay,
person. I
so
wanna see
so
you.
at the point where it's a situation where they text you and you didn't respond, and you had every reason to respond but you didn't, and they check you on it, and you know them to be right. How would you respond to that?
Get him.
I mean, I just didn't respond.
Okay, so
Wow.
you didn't respond. So from that point on,
Yeah,
you can't be. So at that point on, you can't be mad if they come at you like, "Well, you did it again. You did it again." Especially trying to build something with you, because at some point you gotta step. You gotta learn those
If
traits.
she
'Cause they
worth
gon'
it, you gonna text back. That's
gonna-
what it is.
Well, no, I'm not
That's
saying
what it is.
I wouldn't text back, but it's just like, don't come getting at me because I didn't text you by a certain time.
It's how they do
or
it.
I didn't necessarily return your call.
It has
back.
to be how
'Cause
they
I
do
don't
it.
trip about stuff like that. Stuff happens. People
Yeah.
don't call me back all the time. I don't worry about it. It is what it is.
That's real.
But that's just me.
Man, back in your mind is there.
You still be a little
In the
mad.
back of your
yeah,
mind
you
is
know what I mean?
there.
Like, all right,
You found it.
when you talk to her, you be like, so where you been?
No, seriously.
Where you been?
What you been doing, man?
I'm numb to stuff like that, so it really don't bother me. I'm telling you, like, people don't return my calls a lot of times. I don't.
Some people don't return my call, but if somebody I like, I'm like, where you been? Why you ain't call me back?
So my thing is, they
Like,
know
sometimes
how
I
to
don't even
get
my
in
call
touch.
returned. I just called to show that I called.
If they want to get at you, they gonna
Back.
get at you.
Oh, yeah, y'all gonna talk.
And
I'ma
then,
text
and then if you got a part-time job, you ain't got no kids. What was I going with this? If you got a
know.
part-time job,
What about a
you ain't got no
full-time?
kid. Wait, I was gonna say something. I was gonna say something smart, but I
They should have
forgot.
time available. is what
This
you said.
drink is strong.
Back on this line.
Well, I think, listen. I'm gonna make sure my man can say it right. He said if you got a part-time job, and you ain't got no kids, you should have time to be able to respond to me.
Okay,
Wait, listen.
I give you
I knew what I was. If you have a part-time job, you ain't got no kids, and
like
you
a
haven't been
song.
in a relationship in forever, that's a red flag for me. You know what I'm saying? Like that means nobody wants
You
you.
ain't got no experience.
You ain't got no experience with your dumb ass.
Or maybe they don't want nobody. You got some
your
women out here that
dumb
don't
ass.
want nobody. They just want to like till they find what.
Then you don't want
Red
me.
flag.
You don't want me neither.
These guys are crazy. On that note, we up out of here, man. This your man Fresco.
love it when you're crazy, baby.
I'm EB South.
I'm on now.
Get you a job.
Experience.
And this is The Wave Show.
That was a long show, but that was a long one right there. That was about 25 minutes right there.